Hey guys, we're back. We're live. Are you bored of us yet? We seem to be coming back all the time, and we're here to talk about some exciting news. We've got an artist for Romania, and it is Roxen, someone who I know very, very little about. So I'm counting on you guys. But hey, Stu. Hey, Clara. Hey, Catalina. How you all doing?
Hey.
Hi.
Doing good.
We're good. We're good.
Let's quickly say hello to the guys in the live as well. We've got Chili Penguin. Hey, Chili. We've got Olympic in the live. Thank you for coming back to us. Oh, Olympic's excited. Love to hear more about that, Olympic. We've got, hey, Karins. Thank you for coming back all the way from Latvia. We've got B or Bay X in the live chat. Hello, guys. So we're here to talk about Roxen. She's just been announced this evening as Romania's artist for Eurovision 2020 in Rotterdam. Is coming soon, guys. I can't believe how quickly it's coming around. Now, Catalina, you're a Romanian. What do we know about Roxen? Because she's not a name that I've heard of before, but I know a lot of people were talking about wanting her to represent Romania this year. So what do we know about her?
So she's 20 years old. She's a fairly new artist. She's only got like 3 songs, but they're quite successful. They're quite hits, like back in Romania.
So I've been listening to one tonight, so I'm going to tell you about that. But sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. Yeah, she's usually adopting like a deep house or techno kind of style.
So, we'll talk about whether that's what we can expect in Rotterdam. Clara, are you new to Roxen as well? I don't know what your knowledge of the Romanian music scene is. Probably better than mine.
No, actually, I'm new to her, but I listened to a few of her songs when she was announced, and I still have this na 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 dragostea on a loop. So she has this. I think she's very magnetic to watch. Like I couldn't stop watching. There's some energy going on like everything, and she's really pretty in my opinion. And she was wearing a very questionable transparent hat on a radio show, but. Other than that, I think she could make a huge impact in Eurovision for Romania.
Well, Stu, obviously they haven't qualified. I think for the past, am I right in saying it's the past 2 years they haven't qualified through to the final, and they've gone internal. They've got rid of Selecția Națională. I can never say it. Selecția Națională this year. They've gone internal, so there's obviously a lot of thought gone in to which artists they're going to send. Romania about their main business, right?
Yeah, I mean, usually we can expect some level of quality. I know that a lot of people see them, despite not qualifying for the last 2 years, a lot of people do see them as a big hitter, at least within the region that, amongst their neighbors. But yeah, I mean, I think like this was probably a decision that was made with a lot of thought. And I think it might be argued that it's a risk to involve an artist that is so new on the scene. But based on what we've seen from her, it's, pretty good quality pop. And I mean, as somebody who was kind of raised on electronic music, I'm really thrilled to see this kind of artist go through. I just listened to her song by Sikotoy, You Don't Love Me. And that's totally my vibe. So personally, I'm really excited to see where this is going to go. But based on some of the information that we have, it might not be that kind of song. It could also be a ballad, which would be interesting to see because I haven't really seen anything of that style from her.
But her voice sounds very versatile. We have to just say hello in the live. Lots more people joining us. We've got Oran in the house. Hey, Oran, how you doing? We've got Lupu Vlad. Hello. We have got, I'm so bad with these Romanian names, guys. Ciprian Istrati. Sorry if I've... Catalina, am I butchering these names, Catalina? I'm so sorry, guys.
Not quite. You're fine. It'll be fine.
CR7 in the house. Thank you for coming back all the way from Poland. We've got P. Fukanan. So it seems Billie Eilish is a big influence in this year's contest. So already
that is very true.
Billie Eilish comparisons. Interesting. We've got Sarah O'Halloran. Hello. We've got ESC. Yes, ESC Romania. Thank you so much for joining us. Ciprian is telling us she's got more than 3 songs, of course, but there's 3 popular ones that she's released recently. I love your idea, Sarah O'Halloran. Want to make a supergroup with her, Arelena, and Stefania. Yes.
It's an interesting combination.
Yeah.
Eurovision is in need of a supergroup. Hello as well to Loading Superline. Love that username. We've got a Do in the house. If you can't win with Roxen, you have to send Inner. Well, we'll talk shortly about some of the names that were spoken about as potentials. We've got Marianne Landman in the house. Hey, Marianne. We've got Alexander Pagels. Hey, Jay Santos. How you doing? Thank you for coming back to us. And also, yeah, we've got Kaylin Giorgio. Hey, Kaylin. Thank you so much for coming back to us. Guys, we would love to know your comments in the live chat, what you think about Romania selecting Roxen as their representative for Eurovision this year. It's announced this evening. We're very excited, quite a new artist on the scene. I've only heard one of her songs so far, so looking forward to hearing more of her back catalogue. Some people are already saying Billie Eilish vibes. We've got like a deep house vibe going on. So we would love to know, especially if you're from Romania, let us know what you know about Roxen, the artist. Let's just quickly say as well, hello to Ovidio. I'm not even going to attempt the last name, but hey, Ovidio, thank you for joining us. I can see Catalina laughing at my pronunciation.
No, I wasn't laughing at that.
So we've spoken about Romania not qualifying over the past couple of years. We think they're back with a vengeance. We'd love to see them back in the Eurovision final. We have to talk a bit about the kind of recent post where they were saying it was shortlisted down to 3 artists. Catalina, remind us who those 3 artists were.
It was Diana V. She's quite new. I don't think she's got any songs yet, but correct me if I'm wrong. And then Cesar as well. He's quite new as well. To be honest, I haven't looked into them, but I'll take a look after this video.
It's interesting because we were teased with that only a few days ago, really. And I don't believe that they've only just made the decision today. I'm pretty sure that they'd already decided that Roxen was going to be selected. Is that right? Stuart shaking his head at me. I probably got that wrong.
No. I was just saying, I was kind of shaking my head in agreement with what you were saying, because you were saying that it's not likely that they made that decision today. So that's why I was going, no, probably not.
Yeah. So it's strange that they're given the names of 3 artists, obviously, who all would have known that their name was going to be put out there in public. Maybe 2 of them already knowing that they won't go into Eurovision. So is that quite a strange way to reveal the artist, or are they just trying to build the hype and build a bit of tension, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. I don't really have a lot of insight into that, but I mean, I think it's nice that they showed that of the artists that were shortlisted, that all of them were young up and comers. I don't really see the Billie Eilish comparisons that people are saying in terms of like the musical style, apart from her being.
No, it's just the fashion.
Yeah. Okay. Then in that case, I can see it. To me, her voice reminds me actually a lot of Ellie Goulding, just with a little bit of a darker color. But that's at least what I heard in the song by Sikotoy.
Well, you know what I'm happy about? It seems like we're getting someone that's very fresh, someone that's new on the scene. We saw last year Duncan Laurence was a relatively new name. He'd only competed in The Voice. And that's what I love about Eurovision, when we get a lot of this fresh talent who are kind of maybe untarnished as well, and can go out there on stage and completely be themselves and be the artist that they want to be. And they've got the freedom to do that. So I'm very, very excited by this choice. Someone is asking us to sing You're Dreaming, but hey, Mario X, you want us to sing a bit of...
There you go.
I'm going to try it. Right. Cheti canta Dragosta.
Chet.
Oh. The only word I can say in Romania is mulțumesc.
No, come on, listen.
You should be able to say Dragostea. Don't you remember the super massive hit Dragostea in Yeah, exactly.
Oh, loved it. Kaylin is very happy about this choice. We should be ready to travel to Romania next year. Yes.
Yeah.
Eurovision in Romania, probably in Bucharest, would be insane, right? I've been to Romania before. I love it as a country. I love the people. I would love to go there for Eurovision. And it would be much cheaper than Rotterdam and Tel Aviv as well. And that's always high up on my books. What would it mean to the Romanian fans, Catalina, for Eurovision to go to Romania? It'd be crazy, right?
It will be a massive opportunity. and it'll be a great deal for us to promote our country, and just it'll make us really, really happy. Because although it hasn't been like a really long time, because we've only been participating since 1994, we're still eager to win, really.
You know, the worst thing is, I remember Romania in 1994, and the fact is that Roxen wasn't even born then. It makes me feel very, very, very old. I was going to quickly go to live. We've got Valentin. Hello, buonasera, Valentin. But I'm trying. We've got Yochem Van Hees. Hello to you. Ovidiu, you're saying Roxen is perfect for Romania. Are we ready to see Romania back in the final? Yes, we are.
There seems to be a really strong year. Countries that were not qualifying the previous year are coming back with something really strong to make sure they do qualify this year.
Well, I mean, you know, I loved Esther. I thought she was a great artist last year, but obviously there was a lot of drama around not selecting Laura Bretan last year, and you know, some people were very against
Santiago,
Eurovision. It was a shame for me, but what I'm getting a sense of looking in this live, in the comments that we're getting, is that everyone is getting behind Roxen and is very happy with the choice. So it's beautiful for me to see Romania properly getting behind an artist, even when we don't even have a song yet. I mean, who knows what kind of... I think we've got a flavour of what type of song she's going to send, but maybe she's going to surprise us. Do we know about anything about the song yet, Catalina, or who she's working with? Has the song been chosen?
There's going to be 5 songs released next week on the 21st of February. And these 5 songs will be competing in a national final. You know, sort of like the Finland representative, like the Rude with Sebastian Rejman. But yeah, it's going to be 5 songs, and they are selected from a songwriting camp. So they had a songwriting camp roughly at the end of January. It's been top producers, like really well known, like Ina's producers, and media are famous. And they've been producing, I think, like 30 songs. And they're going to select 5 of 30.
So well, they've been working for this then. I think Romania, the non-qualification to the final last year has hyped them up. I love the fact they've gone with something a bit different. They've put faith in an artist who is fresh. It seems like everyone is behind Roxen as well. So we're going to get the 5 songs. I mean, I don't think they're going to be 5 similar songs. So that excites me that we're going to get 5 very different songs in different styles. Let's just quickly say hello to Alexandros. Hello, Kalispera. Alexandros. We've got BH TV network. Hello to you. You love Roxen. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Olympic agrees with something that Clara said. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, like the countries that didn't qualify in the past 2 years, they're bringing their big guns out this year. So now he's worried for the countries that do qualify.
Catalina's
got... Sorry, you go ahead.
I would say Catalina's got a fan. We've got Andra. Hey, Andra, thanks so much for joining us. We've got Mohawk Marcus as well. Love that username. Thank you so much for joining us. Stuart, I interrupted you. Apologies.
Well, I was just saying that even if some of the countries that have a history of doing well end up don't qualifying, I mean, obviously everybody wants their favorites to qualify, but I think that there are certain countries that have figured out a formula that works enough for them to get into the final, but not necessarily enough to do well in the final itself. So maybe if they don't make it and some other countries that have had lesser success actually do go in their place, then that might actually get them to think twice about what they're sending next time. And instead of kind of defaulting on the safe choices, they might be able to take some risks, which I would look forward to. But obviously, I would rather see a really, really competitive show where you don't know who's going to go through, because then it's just more exciting.
Yes.
Well, obviously, Eurovision is constantly evolving, and I'm pretty sure that when the Humans didn't qualify, that was Romania's first time not qualifying to the final. So whatever formula they'd been using had worked up until that point. But Eurovision changes. You can't rely on 100% qualification record. And what I do like is when countries do something like Romania has done, and they go back to the drawing board rather than trying the same formula over and over again. And I think you always have to give credit to a broadcaster, to a nation that thinks, well, actually, it's not working anymore, so we're going to try something different. We're going to go with a different type of artist, or we're going to select our songs in a different way. So it always excites me. And yeah, you know, I'm going to call it now. We're going to see Romania in the final in Rotterdam, and I would be very, very happy about it. If I'm wrong, which I don't think I'm going to be, you guys can screenshot this and tell me that I'm a loser and I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see Romania in the final. They're in semi-final 1, I think.
Yes, second half.
Said that, yeah.
And that's already being called as the tougher semi-final just because of the countries that are participating in it. But we can't forget Romania's history. They've generally always done, apart from the past couple of years, they've always done well in Eurovision. They've had top 10 placings. We had, you know, a third place with, I can't remember their name, Paula and
Ovi.
Yes, with Playing with Fire. Playing with Fire.
Yeah.
Love that song. And we had the woman with the drums, Luminita.
Luminita Angel. Let me try. Oh my God, that was my favorite. One of my favorites that year. It was so powerful and energetic.
Oh, people go crazy over that song. That's like, even some people have that as their all-time favorite Eurovision song. It was great, but that was Eurovision in a different era. You know, you couldn't send something like that today and do well with it. Guys, if you are in the live chat and you're new to Eurovoxx, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We also have to say thank you. Yesterday we did a live video. We said that we wanted to hit 8,000 subscribers, and we did it last night. So thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed to us, that supported us over the years. If you're new to Eurovoxx, make sure you subscribe now. We've got so many more videos coming out, lots of reactions, interviews. Please do stick with us. If you're not watching us live, still make sure you subscribe, because we need you to. Also, make sure you comment down below what you think about Roxen's selection for Romania. We're going to see Romania back in the final this year. I think we unanimously think we are, just based on the type of artist that they have gone for, and we would love Romania to be, but let's say back in the top 10 at least. That would be amazing. Catalina, I'm going to get you to read this one out.
So Valentin is basically thanking us for the kind words.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see Romania back in the final.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Mulțumesc, Valentin. Don't laugh at me. I'm trying. Romania's a hard language to learn. We've got Andrew is also saying Romania's going to be back in the final for sure. You think this is the main goal? We'll see what place we're going to get after. Well, I know you guys would be happy to be back in the final after 2 years outside of it. We've got an Esther Pioni fan, Lupu, saying if we say quality, we say Esther. Yes. Esther was a great ambassador for Romania last year. Very, very talented artist. And it was a shame, but maybe, you know, as always with Eurovision, it can be the luck of the draw. It depends on what songs you're up against, and no matter how good you are. Sometimes it's just not right for that night. So unfortunately, we didn't see Esther go through. But what are the chances, Catalina, of Esther coming back and trying again one year?
I know she said she wants to come back, but I'm not too sure when is that going to happen. It depends. I think it depends on this year's results. Say if we get like a really good result, like a top 10, top 5, then probably TVR is gonna continue the collaboration with Global. So maybe a selection nationale will be like further down the future. It's not going to be at least in the next, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years, depending on the result.
So I'm just going to pull out a comment by Stephen Kendall. Says that there's a slick 7-minute intro video on the EBU YouTube channel. So they definitely knew about Roxen before. I think, Stephen, I'm trying to find your other comment, but you also asked us if the songs, were the songs not written specifically for her then?
No, they were written for the 3 artists, for the 3 shortlisted ones.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm.
Yes, so out of the 30 songs, there were the 3 artists basically recording the voice for it. And then that's how the artist got selected.
So it's interesting then, if the songs were written for the 3 artists, that they haven't gone for like a 3 artist national final, that they have called Roxen out as the chosen one. But yeah, you know, we don't know a lot until we know the song. So remind us, Catalina, when the songs are going to be released.
21st of February.
So we've got 10 days to go, guys. 10 days, and we're going to hear our potential entry for Romania. Now, the voting for the songs, do we know how that's going to work? Is it going to be a full public televote? Are we going to have international jurors?
50% jury and 50% televote.
Okay, and the date of when the national final will be?
1st of March.
Ooh.
You're like an encyclopedia. Look, I can throw anything at you. You know the date. So 1st of March. What's it? Olympic Saint and Esther Dami Imduet. That'd be fuego. Yes.
Nice.
Let's just quickly. I have to. Someone mentioned Inna before, and I have to say she was one of the names that was kind of put out there as maybe being a potential. Inna is someone that I remember from, I don't know what, 10 years ago. She was having huge hits in Europe. Has she ever spoken publicly about wanting to go to Eurovision or being up for doing it?
I think she's been approached a few times, right?
Yes, she was, and she actually participated before she was Inna. She competed in Selection Nationale.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
How did she do? She obviously didn't win.
I don't think she went through the semi-finals, but she had 2 songs, I think.
I'd love an Inner style song. I mean, we have to talk about Stuart.
Oh no, they were ballads.
Oh really? No. I mean for Roxen, I'd love like an Inner style pumping dance tune. Stuart, you spoke about her voice. Her voice is very distinctive. It is quite fresh.
Yeah, and because Catalina mentioned that she's actually, well, some of the writers on these shortlisted songs are the producers that have worked with Inna, then we could expect something that's in that vibe. And also, like, based on the music that I've heard, at least, I could see that translating quite easily. So yeah, I mean, that of course would be, you know, would have really big potential at advancing to the final and getting a pretty good result.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Sarah O'Halloran, you were a teenager when Inna was huge in the industry. I can't remember how old I was. I definitely wasn't a teenager. Choice DK ESC Niklas. Hey, thank you so much for coming back to us. How are you doing? Great to see you in the live chat. We're here talking about Roxen, who has been selected to represent Romania. I think we're all very happy. It seems like the fans are very happy and the Romanian public are very happy. So big smiles all round. We've got no songs yet, guys, but 21st of February, we're going to get the five songs that are going to be competing, all written earlier this year for the 3 potential artists. Now that we know Roxen is going, she's going to be performing the 5 songs, so we can't wait to hear them. We'd love to know in the live chat what you think about the news. Also, if you're not watching us live, make sure you comment down below and let us know what you think. Also, let us know what your favourite Romanian entry is of the past, because I'm sure I've got my favourite. I just can't remember what it is. Guys, what's your favourite Romanian entry, Clara?
Have you ever known what the friends are for? Like 2003.
Was she the woman with the record?
Yeah, she was. Maybe she was wearing red. I think her name was Nicolette or something like that.
Nicola.
Yeah, Nicola. Yeah, that was my favorite.
Stu.
I have to think about mine as well, because I mean, I'm certainly missing some of them. There's some of them that I haven't heard. You know what? Screw it. Let's go with Cesar, because I like that one. It was totally weird, but it was worth it weird.
I like that definition.
We have to shout out to Laura in Team Eurovoxx as well, because I think that is actually her all-time #1 favorite Eurovision song. She absolutely loves Cesar. I'll come to you in a second.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say hey to Jerry Channel. Thank you for joining us. We've got a Choice DK. Excited to see who's going to represent Russia in San Marino. Yeah, or getting news literally by the day. So I'm sure we haven't got too long to go. Kaylin, you're saying "In a Goodbye." Oh, this was her song for Selectia Națională. 10 years ago. We'll find it on YouTube, so we're going to make sure that we look that up. You're telling us that Inna participated in 2008, but she didn't do so well. She's changed a lot when she released Hot. Well, everyone remembers that tune. It was such a huge summer song, really. But guys, yeah, let us know what your favorite Romanian song is of the past. Catalina.
It could be either 2010 or 2017. I loved Yodel It.
Yodelay. Oh, I love that one.
I'm so happy you made it. You tried. I was going to ask.
Elinka actually tried to teach me to yodel, by the way, but like I really wasn't good. She pretty much forbid me for ever trying it again. I was that bad. But yeah, so 2017, 2010. Clara, what are you going to say?
I was going to say to Stuart that maybe he wanted to make a Cesar impression now that you yodeled and I made a Nicola.
Oh, she's going to let us down.
Well, I have to say though, that's something that I can only appreciate through Eurovision. It's not something that I would listen to outside of that. It's the kind of thing where you could only put it on the Eurovision stage for it to work and be like something that epic.
I'm going to get so dragged when I pick what I think my favorite is, and I hope we don't lose subscribers over this. But for me, it was a beautiful, beautiful like ballady song, and it was Nico and Vlad. Do you remember that one? I'm sure it was like in Italian and Romanian. It didn't go through to the final, from what I can remember.
Do you know how the tune went? Oh yeah.
He was like an opera singer, and she was like a pop singer, and they did this ballad.
Prendimi la mano. You see, but did they not qualify? I think they did qualify.
I think they did. Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
maybe they did.
And they opened the show that year. They were performing first.
Clara, you've got a fan. Hello to Juve 1897.
Oh, hi.
Ooh.
If that's your birthday, you must be very old.
Choice DK, you're saying Yodel is your favorite one. I mean, Yodel it was a great fun song, and you know, again, when I talk about fresh artists, Elinka and the other guy whose name I can't, Alex. That's it. They were kind of fresh, you know. Really like that one. Never got the canon thing, but it was a fun performance, and everyone's seen the video of the kiss, right?
You don't, yeah. You didn't get the canon. Maybe compensating.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. Okay. Makes a little bit more sense. Donne, Soren, you're saying Luminita Angel and System, Let Me Try. That was a good song. I'm sure that came like top 5. Cyprian, you're correcting me. Yep, Nico and Vlad were in the final. Sorry, I got that wrong. Jeffrey, your favourite Romanian song was, I don't remember this one.
It was from
Moldova. Sorry, that's why. Was she the lady with the big dress?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember it.
It was beautiful.
And Jeffrey, another classic actually. Let Me Try and
by
Mihai.
That was fun. That was a fun one to dance.
Which I think even became a hit in America, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I think that was a huge hit in the world, and I'm pretty sure that is kind of Romania's. Is that Romania's best placing to date? One of them, I think. Came third.
One of them.
Donna, you're saying Vlad, Marita, and Nick. Yes, at least someone else likes that song. Kayla wants to know what we think about Mihai. He's upset. He wanted to join the national final, but there is no national final this year. Well, he's tried a few times of late. I remember a song over the past couple of years called Paradiso or Paradise, something along those lines. He has attempted to come back. He has said, we did an interview with him actually last year or the year before, and he said he will keep coming back and trying, and that he's pretty certain that he's going to make it back to Eurovision one day.
He's got a song for this year.
Oh, he has?
Yes, and he submitted it for Azerbaijan and San Marino.
Maybe he goes for San Marino. I mean, after the only two options that seems to be in San Marino, it's nice to know there's a third.
Yeah, how long ago? When was he in Eurovision? Was it 2003?
2006.
Was it not before then?
No.
I'm questioning a Romanian on like dates. Apology. 2006. So we're talking what, like 14 years ago. Well, I'm happy that they're sending Roxen this year, Kaylin. I don't think Mihai would necessarily be what we need for this year. As I said, the contest is always evolving, so maybe his time will come again in the future. But I'm very excited for seeing Roxen on stage in Rotterdam. And Karen's is saying Mihai is like Marcus Reaver.
I had the same thought, and I was like, "Don't say it, Clara. Don't say it. Don't say it."
Well, why not? They say if you don't succeed, try again. I mean, he's already done a great job at Eurovision for Romania. He's got their best placing ever, along with Paula and Ovi. So I'm always open to people coming back, but I'm excited about the choice that they've got this year. But maybe in the future, is that diplomatic enough for you, Kaylin? What do you think, Kaylin? We'd love to know what you think about Mihai wanting to come back to Eurovision. Also, Kaylin, we need to know your favourite Eurovision song from Romania. I don't think you've told us. Yet. Guys, if you are just joining us, we're talking about Roxen being announced as a Romanian artist for Eurovision in Rotterdam. We're quite excited. She seems like quite a new artist in Romania. The public seem to be behind her. The Eurovision, the Romanian fans seem very excited by this news. We're going to hear the potential song on the 21st of February when 5 songs are released. There's going to be a 50% televote, 50% jury. Is it going to be an international jury or Romanian only jury? Do we know?
No, national.
So just a national jury, so they're not no international involvement this year. So out of those 5 songs, we will have our artist on our song for Roxen on the 1st of March. Is that right? Yeah, 1st of March. So very excited to hear the songs. But guys, if you're not watching us live, make sure you comment down below what you think about Roxen. Let's just say hello. Oh, Jade Funky Coffin, we've missed you. Thank you so much for coming back. Where have you been? We've got Mr. Rappy 999. Name of Roxen's Eurovision song. We don't know yet. I don't think we've got any song titles yet, Catalina.
No, we don't.
No, so we find out on the 21st of February. So Mr. Rappy, wait until the 21st of February for the 5 songs, and you'll be able to choose your favourite. Let's have a look. Kaylin, you think Mihai should let a young artist who are more modern and can bring amazing songs for Romania? Yeah, like I've said, I'm very happy that Romania is sending someone fresh, someone very new on the scene. I'm excited to see what comes of that. But yeah, artists return to Eurovision down the line. Guys, you want to hear your favourite Romanian songs? Pick out another one, Clara, another one of your favourites.
Ooh.
I've got one.
Okay, go ahead.
From 2007, the one that was in 6 languages,
Yeah,
absolutely the ridiculous one.
Oh yeah. It was
Lubdi, I love you.
Oh yeah.
Catalina, help me out. How is it actually said?
I know.
Lubi.
Lubi, I love you.
It's not in Romanian.
Oh, really?
No, that's Russian.
No, it's not. Yeah.
And
it was like 6 guys from the States singing in 6 different languages.
Everywhere around the world, I love you. It means the same. Cada día, cada noche, lubi.
Especially at the end when they're all in a line and
they go
gone full techno and they're marching really quickly and they go through all the languages. It's the kind of thing that only works on the Eurovision stage.
But actually, in a musical theater production, could also.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Am I saying this right? Cyprian. Is that how you say the name?
Yeah.
Todo Mundo. Yeah, thank you. I remember the name more than I remember the song. There might be a reason for that. Andrew is just telling us the genres are not official yet. You're saying you think one of the songs might be in Romanian this year? Have we got any word on language?
No.
No, so we literally have no information about the songs other than that they're going to be. Would it be a surprise to you if Romania was to send a song in Romanian?
No, not really, because she's got a hit in Romanian, so that'll work quite well.
And Romania has sent songs in Romanian too. Remember this band that the song was about not leaving the kids behind?
Oh yeah,
Voltaire.
Yes.
2015.
Oh, I loved that one as well, actually. I remember there being such a buzz in the arena when that one went through. Like, there was a lot of fans of that song. Kaylin, you're saying you love Clara's Eurovision background.
Thank you. I've watched a lot of hours went there. But everyone here probably too.
Karen's is saying 2018. Oh, so that was the Humans, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I have to say that was actually one of my favourites of 2018 as well. And I was really sad not to see them go through. I got to speak to them in Lisbon, and they were so much fun. I think, Clara, you were with me. They were so much fun.
Yeah.
And it was go on.
It was there were like 2 or 3, I think there were 3 rock songs that year. It was AVS, again Bush Peppa, and the Humans. They were the 3 countries providing the rock, and I loved that.
Yeah, and I mean, Christina, I think was her name, singer.
Yeah.
She had an insane. She was a great singer, and the song always gave me like Heart vibes. So if any of you are older like me, and remember a band called Heart, I think Stuart, you might know. Clara,
totally.
you know, right?
Heart, yeah.
They did the song
Alone. And ooh, Barracuda.
Yeah. Oh, guys, we have to go to karaoke once.
Yes.
All together.
But yeah, I actually really loved that song. Goodbye. I thought it was great. So I was really disappointed, and that should have gone through in my mind. Valentin is asking from when can we watch Eurovision? So are you asking us for the dates of Eurovision this year? So it's the 12th, the 14th, and the 16th of May. I'm looking at everyone else to check that I got that right.
Yes.
I think he's asking you, since when do you watch Eurovision?
Since when?
Oh, okay. So go on, Catalina. When did you first watch it?
I don't know, actually, because it was like one on and off. I think my first selection nationale was in 2009.
Oh, you're so young.
Yeah. Mine was go.
No, you go.
Mine was 2002 when Rosa went for Spain.
Mine was 2018, literally 2 years ago. But I did also I heard Alexander Rybak's song in the year that it won, and that was kind of like the first time I actually saw Eurovision on the screen.
Well, you've catched up really quick. Welcome.
Thank you.
My first Eurovision was none of those years that have been mentioned, so we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. John, hello to John Nash from the Ukraine. Hello, thank you so much. Obviously, we had the first semi-final of Vidbeer as well at the weekend. I've only seen very short clips of the song, so a very, very diverse selection in Ukraine. A lot of people calling out, is it Kayat? I think as one of their favourites. John Nash, let us know what you thought of the first semi-final in Vidbeer. Clara, you're going to say something?
Yeah, I just saw a comment in the live chat saying the Balkan Girls, and I just realized I forgot completely about that song, but that must be like my favorite Romanian song. The Balkan Girls, they like to party, like, oh my God, I went crazy to that song. I've danced that song so many times.
I love Elena Gheorghe as an artist. She's amazing.
She's stunning as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot this one.
Which?
Are you going to know which? I'm going to put it up on the screen, and I literally cannot believe that I chose that ballad as my favourite. Are you ready?
Oh, I know which one.
This is my favourite Romanian Eurovision song. This should have won. I can't remember what year it was, like 2012 or something like that. Was it 2012?
Yeah.
I was so gutted that song didn't win. I still listen to it today, and it just didn't sound like a Eurovision song. It sounded like something that was very current at that time. You would have heard it on the radio all around Europe. They should have won at Eurovision. We should have been in Romania in 2013, in my opinion. Choice. You remember that one, guys, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't my personal favorite, but I understand the hype around it. Maybe because it had a part in Spanish and yeah.
Yes, it did. Oh, Andrew saying Mandinga was amazing as well. Let's have a look. You're saying that you watched Eurovision when you were very young in 2005. You guys make me feel so old. But your first actual ESC was in 2011. That's when Azerbaijan won, I think.
Why did it win?
Yes, we need Iberian girls.
Iberian girls.
Iberian girls, they like to party like nobody. We do. Like, I can confirm that.
Jeffrey, you're shouting out to, yes, Calliope, North Macedonia 2012. She was great as well. Stuart, are you from the US? Have you just been insulted?
I haven't been insulted because I'm used to this question. I'm from Canada, and we have very similar accents, so I understand the confusion.
Let's have a look. Sander, your first Eurovision was Celine Dion. Yeah, that was in the 80s. What a great decade, especially for Eurovision. It gave us Celine Dion. You can't knock the 80s. What was your favourite one that year, Sander? We'd love to know. And what do you think of the songs that have been selected so far? You're saying Lorraine? Yeah, I mean Lorraine was amazing as well. I know I'm saying that Mandinga should have won, but Lorraine transformed Eurovision, I think, by winning with Euphoria. 8 years ago. That's crazy.
Wow, yeah.
That's absolutely crazy. Stuart, you need to do all the talking, apparently. We've got Junku saying Canada should join Eurovision like Australia.
Ooh, that's quite a few years down the road if that will ever happen, but who knows? Yesterday, we just found out that Omni is going to be broadcasting, if there is anybody watching in Canada, Omni is going to be broadcasting the contest again. So that's pretty new and good to know.
And I love that comment.
Maybe one year Stuart could be like the Canadian commentator for Eurovision.
Yeah, well,
that's something that needs to happen.
I think they need to choose somebody who actually gets paid to do that, but I will organize it. That's what I'll do.
Valentin wants to know what we think about Moment of Silence. Is this the song that got disqualified?
Yeah, 2015.
By you. I loved that song, and I loved him. I got to meet him in London, I think, because he still did the London Eurovision party that year. I think it was 2016. Is that right?
Yep.
What an amazing! I have to say, what a lovely guy. First of all, it was a really, really swear word situation. It was bad, and it's a shame that there was an innocent artist at the center of it. So actually, I think he needs to come back one year and try again for Romania, because he deserves his chance. But I loved the song as well. I don't know if you remember that one, Clara.
No, I was wondering, like, could you fill me in with what happened?
And so he'd been selected to represent Romania. He was even on the official CD, I think, from what I can remember. And then Romania had to, let's just say there was a disagreement between the EBU and Romania had to pull out that year. I think it was down to money, I imagine.
Yeah. Okay, now that sounds familiar.
And yeah, unfortunately, Ovidiu was he was like the innocent party in the whole thing. After being selected to go and then being told not long before the contest as well, as far as I can remember, that you're not gonna go. But yeah, it was a great song.
I think he actually arrived in Stockholm, and he was actually sent home. Yeah, he actually got there for rehearsals.
Oh, that's just awful. That's really terrible. So yeah, he needs to try again one year, I think. If anyone deserves another shot, it's him. But guys, I think we are gonna wrap it up now. Don't forget to comment down below if you're not watching us live, and let us know what you think. Roxen has been selected to represent Romania. We want Romania back in the final. this year. Would love to see it. So yeah, comment, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Go to our Facebook page, give us a like. You can follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. Otherwise, guys, we'll say goodbye. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.